fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountain.
And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and hell followed with him, and hell followed with him.
Men forgot the days of the destroyer. Only the wise know where it went, and that it shall return at the appointed time. The destroyer, its color, bright and fierce and ever-changing, bright and fierce and ever-changing, bright and fierce and ever-changing, was an unstable appearance, a fierce body of flames. For days before the day of the deluge, the earth was rumbling, groaning, as if with pain. For nights before the calamity struck, in the heavens, Nibiru as a glowing star was seen.
Hellfire is being dragged by other angels. Everyone can see it. It's coming. The first thing you do, they hear it. They hear Jahannam coming. So first you don't see it, but it's coming. You hear it first.
Family vacation, Terrace, BC, August 2013.
Say hi!
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 Hi, guys! Hey, Bucky!
When it comes close enough, the people see it. It will have this terrible roar of breathing out and terrible roar of breathing in. A terrible roar that frightens and terrifies every being on the face of the earth.
We have prepared for them the chastisement of the blazing fire. The chastisement of hell awaits those who disbelieve in their Lord. What a wretched destination. They will hear it roar as it boils, as though it will burst with rage. Every time a multitude is cast into it, its keepers will ask them, Did no warner come to you?
And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. From the time that it goeth forth, it shall take you. For morning by morning shall it pass over, by day and by night. And it shall be a vexation only to understand the report.
So I swear by the twilight glow.
At the time of the great destruction of earth, God caused a dragon from out of heaven to come and encompass her about. The dragon was frightful to behold, it lashed its tail, it breathed out fire and hot coals, and a great catastrophe was inflicted upon mankind. The body of the dragon was wreathed in a cold bright light, and beneath, on the belly, was a ruddy-hued glow, while behind it trailed a flowing tail of smoke. It spewed out cinders and hot stones, and its breath was foul and stenchful, poisoning the nostrils of men. Its passage caused great thunderings and lightnings to rend the thick darkened sky, all heaven and earth being made hot. The seas were loosened from their cradles and rose up, pouring across the land. There was an awful, shrilling trumpeting which outpowered even the howling of the unleashed winds. Men, stricken with terror, went mad at the awful sight in the heavens. They were loosed from their senses and dashed about crazed, not knowing what they did. The breath was sucked from their bodies, and they were burnt with a strange ash. Then it passed, leaving earth enwrapped within a dark and glowering mantle which was ruddily lit up inside. The bowels of the earth were torn open in great writhing upheavals, and a howling whirlwind rent the mountains apart. The wrath of the sky monster was loosed in the heavens. It lashed about in flaming fury, roaring like 1,000 thunders. It poured down fiery destruction amid a welter of thick black blood. So awesome was the fearfully aspected thing that the memory mercifully departed from man. His thoughts were smothered under a cloud of forgetfulness. The earth vomited forth great gusts of foul breath from awful mouths opening up in the midst of the land. The evil breath bit at the throat before it drove men mad and killed them. Those who did not die in this manner were smothered under a cloud of red dust and ashes, or were swallowed by the yawning mouths of earth, or crushed beneath crashing rocks. The first sky monster was joined by another which swallowed the tail of the one going before, but the two could not be seen at once. The sky monster reigned and raged above earth, doing battle to possess it, but the many-bladed sword of God cut them in pieces, and their falling bodies enlarged the land and the sea. Cut them in pieces, and their falling bodies enlarged the land and the sea. Cut them in pieces, and their falling bodies enlarged the land and the sea.
We now are getting word that the fragment has hit Central Florida.
Oh my God. Wait, are some more pieces gonna hit?
Come on, let's go.
But the sky's on fire.
2 days. They got it all wrong. There's a ton of fragments. Planet killers.
That didn't take long.
Space agencies are predicting an extinction level event.
We're gonna be together, all right, kiddo?
We're just trying to get to safety.
They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland. They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland. They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland.
CBS News has confirmed that the president has been asking about a big real estate deal. How about the U.S. buying Greenland? All of it. The world's biggest island, 80% of it covered in ice.
Well, Greenland, I don't know, it got released somehow. It's just something we talked about. Denmark essentially owns it. We're very good allies with Denmark. We protect Denmark like we protect large portions of the world. So the concept came up, and I said certainly I'd be strategically it's interesting.
The military flights to bunkers in Greenland.
It's their only chance.
Move back! Perimeter breach. Perimeter breach. One-way breach.
Drop your weapons now! Allison! Nathan! Allison!
Where's Dad?
We'll find him. It's okay. Clark's largest fragment will hit in less than 24 hours.
I swear, I'm gonna get my family into that bunker. I know you will, son.
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter immediately.
Mason, what's going on?
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter
John, go!
Hang on, Nathan.
Seek shelter immediately. Seek shelter immediately.
And when I look up, I see this black and red planet, like ball in the sky. The black on this planet was so black, it looked like you could stick your hand through it. But you could see the lava and stuff.
And we will present hell that day to the disbelievers on display, those whose eyes had been within a cover from my remembrance, and they were not able to hear. Then do those who disbelieve think that they can take my servants instead of me as allies? Indeed, we have prepared hell for the disbelievers as a lodging.
I just started going up. I just started going up in the sky. I wasn't going toward the planet because the planet was coming. It was coming into orbit, into our atmosphere. And I just started going up, and it was this warm, tingling sensation.
You see, God's people, they know that we've got 2 comets coming right now. And they know that it's going to hit. Right? They know that it's going to hit. And that's why they want you to dumb down in your house. Building your bond with the Creator would be definitely beneficial right now. Right now, a lot of military are going into their bunkers right now. I'm going to let you guys know something if you didn't know. By the lunar calendar, right? The lunar calendar, August the 19th will be the day, the start that we went into slavery. But it's supposed to be the exodus this year of coming out into slavery. I'm just going to put that out there, right? And they know that. And they know that. And they're kicking back and they're watching to see what's going on. Okay? That's why everything can't open right now. There's no excuse not to open everything. Because the supermarkets are packed. And there's people that are walking right beside each other and not everyone's wearing a mask. Now, I'm not saying that anything's going to happen. I'm definitely not going to say, yeah, August the 19th, Yeah, this is gonna happen, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying by the lunar calendar, right? August the 19th will be the date that we came officially come out of slavery. Okay? Alright, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.